Hey everybody, hope everyone is having a great Thursday so far. It's 6 p.m. Doc Tiger here for some more Genshin a Go-Go, baby. Gonna be playing Genshin Impact again tonight, as per usual. It seems to be my thing at the moment. I'm fixated on it. What can I say? Not much more to say other than that. But I've been having fun. I've been having fun streaming it, and chatting with all y'all who have been showing up and hanging out. So it's been a good time. We're gonna get into it tonight. I don't really have any main things to do in Genshin right now since we wrapped up the Lantern Rite Festival quests and all the daily events. That's all taken care of and out of the way, swept it under the rug, got all of our sweet gems from it. So next thing to do is just to go about doing our dailies, running some domains maybe, trying to get artifacts and building characters. Probably do some more story quests tonight too. Maybe wrap up Zhongli's second story arc since I started that last night and didn't really finish it before I ended the stream. But I had to end the stream. It had to happen. That's what happens when you're a person living a life. You know, when you're living your life, that's the price you pay, as the saying goes. So, let's see. We're going to go over here. We're just going to keep continuing the story quest right where we left off from last night. So it's kind of nice that, whenever you quit the game and start again, you're right where you left off. Exactly the same spot. Nothing has changed. Here we go. Here's this guy who's looking more and more suspicious by the minute as we progress the story quest.
No problem. I'm done here.
There's some
Any
floor
results,
chicken over
Mr.
there.
Kunjun?
Saw it floating on the water.
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say.
See, he didn't tell us this
I feel
last
that
time.
ore memories
I feel like
tend
he's
to be
just
from
making
the
this up.
recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those
See, I don't
memories
think
that
that rocks
survive are
actually
rooted in
have
powerful
memories.
emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Yes, but people aren't rocks. Rocks don't have memories. Rocks can't remember things, can they? I've never heard that before. Sounds made up to me. See, we got some floor chicken over here. Oh, I'm gonna grab this fish too. Come here, fish. And the lotus. What do people think about lotus root? Do you guys like eating lotus root? It's really not one of my favorite things. I've had it a number of times. I just don't really care for it. Maybe I just haven't had prepared the proper way. I've mostly had it in like soups and or stews, and I did not enjoy it. Maybe if I had
Such
it
an immense.
And there's
like
so
tempura
many
fried.
mysterious looking
I've seen people eat
crystals
that
up there,
before.
too.
This ancient tree.
This
Let's conduct
tree.
separate investigations.
Sure.
All right then.
All right, let's go
Can
investigate.
you see anything worth investigating?
No,
Well,
this guy's not worth
there is
investigating.
this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Okay,
Huh.
Paimon.
It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh.
What is this guy doing?
This is...
What's happening?
Hey, what's wrong?
That was slightly
just a
disturbing.
bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about. Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look? If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
Okay, well, let's go get a good look at the surroundings from up in a tree.
You think so?
When has
Oh, I know
Paimon
so.
ever come up with a bad idea? Wait
Many
a
times,
minute.
Paimon.
Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Quick, let's go see.
Let's go find out what Zhongli found. Hopefully it's something good and not something bad. There he is. No. I was hoping I could
This
plumb
has
it
been
down.
newly dug.
Newly done.
It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Ah, this is where the
Is that a
miners
voice
are.
coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in.
Well, glad this guy's going in first.
There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel.
Let's tread lightly and carry a big stick. It's gonna be like a domain to do? No. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. I made you out of rocks. This guy named Kunjin with rocks he can't
The
off.
missing miners are here.
What are they doing?
What are they digging for?
For what are they digging?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
What is that?
Has
What could it be?
been here all along?
Maybe. Maybe they made it.
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until they opened the gate.
So
Things
behind
are getting dicey here.
there's...
Probably monsters. Have to fight these guys now? It's like raise on get
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Sure we can. Why can't we? What was that? It's the child. Okay, so maybe this guy isn't bad after all. You didn't just tell him shot me after all. Uh-oh. Van Tassel seal. Broken. Alright, here we go. Things definitely got dicey here. Oh, holy cow. This is a boss, that's for sure.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent.
Oh, Jesus
Taking
Christ.
revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ishtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Ah, damn it. I hate burrowing enemies.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Well, I did some damage.
Access denied.
At least this guy is slow. I guess I've got that going for me.
Crumble.
I can fix this.
Damn it! Oh, that wasn't good at all.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Off we go.
Alright.
Everybody stand back.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
This boss is rather intense. Not gonna lie. Big Geo.
Boba, get them. There is no escape.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
Torn to oblivion.
Oh,
All hail. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this.
I've recovered. How can that...
Focus your efforts, Morax.
Who's that?
Careless. Stabilize. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice and spicy. Born of ice and frost. Get out of here! Out of the way!
That's what I wanted to do.
Order guide you. Crumble.
There is no atonement for opposing your pain.
Out of the frying pan! Insolent.
Crumble.
Shine down! Rex Lapis!
Oh, that's no good.
I am sorry.
Quickly.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Next on the agenda...
The enraged Earth will not absolve you.
God damn it.
That really hurt! Water!
Now she's dead now. That's fine.
Rise. Careless.
Oh, damn it. Should have known his tail would have an attack, too.
Morax, you think you can destroy me?
Adventure time! Illusion shattered! Off we go! Out of the way! Oh, could it break?
For crying out loud.
Curse. My contract goes
Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good.
unfulfilled.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Will not absolve you!
Crumble.
And he's dead. The whole party's dead. Nope. Wrong thing. Alright, at least I can res people now.
Access denied. I can fix this. Illusion shattered.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence. Crumble.
down.
Detestable! Fisher!
Illusion shut.
The enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Oh, too close. A little too close.
From rock to dust, sooner or later. Ah!
Alright, so secret to that boss, just stay way the heck back, shoot at it from a long distance, and good to go.
Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should
Just
call it by
sighs.
its name, Ashtaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate?
Oh man.
So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
So who is
That
this?
voice!
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ashtaha. The very same.
Wait, I thought this guy was Ashtaha.
During
What?
the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ashtaha the whole,
What?
but of heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ashtaha you see there to be...
So there are two Ashtahas?
No, it can't be.
That's impossible.
That's
That's Luke Skywalker's
impossible.
line from
When
Empire
the
Strikes
seal
Back.
loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger...
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I... It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind.
There would be no harm in it.
You haven't changed. Ashtaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
That might
This
have
much
been
is
me.
true.
I might have been the one
Which
attacking
is
the
why
ley
you
lines.
attacked the chasm.
Oh man.
Why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning,
So technically this is all
in
my
order
fault.
to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. But it was few, and so we became you. And from your will, I emerged.
Hey Shaner, you making popcorn? Or is that supposed to be a firework? I can't really tell what that is.
I am your
I think it's
final
a corn cob.
contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax.
No. No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's
You missed a pretty epic
benevolence,
boss fight actually.
the echo of a contract set in stone.
I died. Well,
I
not all my
harbor
party
a
died, but a lot of my
willingness to
characters
go
died. But I
further.
managed to get through it by
A willingness to
just
coexist
sitting back,
peacefully
far away from the
with
boss, and
mankind.
sniping it with arrows. That was the strategy that brought me to
No.
victory.
It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the...
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I.
You think it's just a firework? Okay, well I
That
can't really
which
tell
you
what it
have
is.
forgotten.
I can get,
I
from where I'm
hold
sitting,
here
it
in
looks
my
like a cob
heart.
of corn.
If you
Did you
are
have
the memory of the earth,
corn for dinner?
then I
Or
am
did
the
you have more
memory of
pierogies?
coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends
ascends
as
as
bright
bright
as...
Jade.
Strange. What is this feeling? And all this?
You are spent, and I will soon disappear.
You've not eaten anything
Before
for
I
dinner
do,
yet?
Heed these words.
Well, you should eat, man. Gotta
In the wilderness,
eat to stay healthy.
snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt.
I had dinner. I made
Even
that
where
pork
it is
tenderloin I was
fleeting,
talking about
leaves
yesterday,
no trace.
and roasted potatoes,
Even
and green
where
peas.
It will never fall again.
That's what I had for dinner. It
No,
was delicious.
that isn't true. I don't accept this as fate.
Pardon me.
Perhaps it isn't.
And I cooked the tenderloin
But it
perfectly,
remains
let it rest the
an
right amount of
inevitable
time. It was like
misfortune.
just blush on the inside. It was great.
More axe.
Less axe. Hey Jedi, doing some laundry before dinner. Nice. What's gonna be for dinner?
Are you satisfied, Ishtar?
Yeah, I've just
I
started
had to
doing.
make
Well,
amends.
just wrapping this up, I guess.
Satisfaction had no part
But
in
I've been
it.
trying to finish up some of the quests and story
So,
stuff.
Morax. You call yourself Zhongli these days.
Indeed, he does.
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me,
Ooh, tomato
You're
curry with rice
Morax.
sounds good. Sounds good. Save me a plate.
As you please.
I've already had my dinner, but
I
I'm
never
always
did
down for dinner
forget
number
your
2.
gift of sight.
I actually often
I
eat
hardly lifted a finger.
once early
Think
in
nothing of
the
it.
evening, like around 5
yet,
o'clock, and then I'll have
you
like
could
a
see.
smaller meal later on, like
You wouldn't know the
8 or 9,
yearning of a blind
and then I
dragon
continue to snack
searching
until
for
about
the
10 or
sun
11, and then I'm too
pair of
full to sleep
eyes
properly, and I don't get
From
good sleep.
Morax to Ajdaha.
But this is my life. These are the choices I make.
I will remember this.
But man, yeah, tomato curry sounds good. I made a lead rental curry last
power is
night,
nearly
or
spent.
not last night, last week, I should say.
Perceptive as always,
It was
my friend.
one of my better ones so far.
Shall we get
Sometimes I
going?
overcook
You
the
and I?
lentils. Sometimes I
Surely
don't
the
get the
pressing
balance of
matter is
spices
still
just
that of
right.
the miners
But
trapped
last week
outside the
it
seal.
was almost perfect. Almost.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Ikimasu. Ooh. Got some goods. All right, I guess this counts as a domain. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle.
Huh? How did we get here?
Doesn't
we
matter.
need to go back and check on the miners.
Yes, they're right over here. Oh, there's Uncle
So
Dai.
there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here.
Oh, good.
We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
Right. Well,
I'm a little bit worried
thank
about
you,
these
all of
miners.
you. I better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
That's the case, Uncle Dai. I need all the core lapis you have.
Kunjun,
All of it.
we should be calling you Ajdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body.
Oh, I see.
Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
Interesting.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps.
So, Shaner, I know you haven't
empathy
had dinner
is
yet. Do you have any
mankind's proudest
plans for dinner?
achievement
What's your
after
dinner
all.
plan? Is it going to be
Ajdaha,
pierogies,
I
pizza?
am no longer
popcorn.
the Geo Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you
You're a
met such a
little more
fate.
than ordinary, Zhongli, but we'll say ordinary.
Let's get
Meatballs.
the
Oh,
difficult
that's
part
right.
out of the
Leftover
way.
meatballs. Perfect.
I
That's a
cannot
great
guarantee that
dinner.
I won't be awoken a second time.
What you could do is you could also
No
go
matter.
out and get some,
If that day
some
comes
buns
to
or some
pass,
rolls, and you can have
Liyue
meatball
must prepare
sandwiches.
itself to face you.
And
Meatball
how
sandwiches are
will
great.
Liyue fare without
Supremely
Rex
underrated
Lapis?
sandwich.
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men.
Yeah, I gotta
I was
balance
once
it.
their
Quick
god.
salad, good plan.
I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time.
Time
You
comes
were
and
always
goes.
the
Time
strongest among
fades.
us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already
meatball wrap.
concluded,
That's
it
also
would be cowardly
sounds like it'd be
not
pretty
to
good.
strike out on the road of departure.
Do you make your own tortillas,
You
or
may live
was it
forever, doomed
store-bought
to a lonely
tortillas?
existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people,
The end of time.
those past and future relationships predetermined by fate,
No, not this time. That's cool.
They-
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the
I
subject
feel
of
like
a lifelong
making
life.
tortillas all of the time would be
I
a
fear
lot
that the
of
life
work.
of an elemental being is longer than any in
I feel
this
like it's only
world.
for special
were
occasions.
it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said
I
and
still
done,
should look
a
at
reunion
getting,
between old friends is an auspicious
tortilla press.
occasion.
That day in the chasm,
Pardon me.
did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness.
Thumbs up on getting a
You came to me
tortilla
not
press.
as an assassin, And so I was
Something I
willingly
should do.
sealed away.
Then I feel like if
The
I'm
movements
making
of the Earth
tortillas all the
Dragon can
time,
tremble
I'm
the earth and
only going to
shake
be
the
eating
heavens.
like tacos and burritos
With
and
your
stuff
abilities,
like 24/7.
even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you.
And then that might not be the most healthy
let
decision,
alone seal
but
you away.
I don't know.
Hence my inception.
I don't know.
Do not
Something I
forget
will
that I was
consider.
there with Liua's founder.
Yeah,
The face may
and
have changed,
what's so wrong with
but
that?
the content of the contract
I don't know. I
remains
feel like that would
intact.
be too many tacos, too
Old
many
friend.
burritos.
God of contracts.
You know what though?
I
Just
hereby
thinking about
honor
burritos
our
makes me
agreement.
crave burritos now. Oh,
Thank you, Ishtaha.
My life is nigh on eternal.
maybe I should see if
I
Mucho
will go
burrito,
on
if I can
with the
Uber Mucho
infinite
burrito
flow
to
of
my
time.
house.
And
I just
you,
had dinner, but
Morax,
talking about this
you
food
too
always
will
makes me
for many
hungry.
a day to come.
Okay, Mucho burrito.
You're leaving?
If it
Let's
is
take a look
fated,
and see.
Morax, we will meet again.
So it looks like there is one that will Uber here, but the delivery fee is kind of high. So
Yes.
guess I will
Don't be
pass
alarmed.
on Mucho
He's
burrito
only
tonight.
asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
Although I do have tortillas
fact,
downstairs.
We have yet to meet the real
I could take the
Kuju.
tenderloin that I made earlier, and I could chop it up and then recook it with some
He was.
spices and have like a really quick burrito.
Centuries may have passed since then.
All right, so burritos
But
might still
events
happen
from
after the stream
1,000
anyway,
years
whether
ago
it's being delivered or if it's being
Remain
homemade.
crystal clear in my mind.
So this could still be a thing.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains.
Oh, here we go.
He heard a remote voice,
This'll be the
unlike
end of
any
this,
other,
this story
coming from a
quest.
crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind,
I always like these kind of
having
little,
not
like,
seen the sunlight for an age.
2D animated
The voice
sort of
was sometimes sad
cutscenes. They're kind of
and
cool.
song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid
This was the boss, yes,
representation
Shaders.
of a
The last
dragon.
dragon thing.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The
that
dragon
day one day
accompanied
came.
the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Well, all right then. That was a cool and fun little cutscene. Oh, always more to say in this game.
A 1,000 years ago, Ishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him,
All right,
fighting
sounds
him
good,
tooth
Shaner.
and nail
Go get
down
that
the length and
meatball
breadth
dinner
of
ready.
the mine.
I hope you enjoy
Finally,
it. Hope it's
I brought
delicious.
him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ishtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an
Pardon
ounce
me.
of goodwill towards me.
Always so many yawns.
Towards Liyue. Towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away. But as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even as personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly principles, that I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must
It's a
thank you
duty.
both.
No worries.
Oh? About what?
About my sister.
Yeah, Paimon. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejda?
Oh boy.
Too painful to talk about?
So he knows stuff and he won't tell us.
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
Sad.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
Alright, cool. Well, that quest is all totally completed now. Alright, let's go do our daily quests here now. Looks like they're all in Inazuma today, so that's fun. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're starting at this one. Just pop on over here to this spot to heal up our party since they are a little worse for wear. Hopefully, we have...
Oh, good. I was just thinking that the silk flowers of the Seiyu Commerce Guild needed watering.
Oh, I might have some mail items, actually. I knew it. Yes. Claim all. Perfect.
Coordinators will...
Something about the transport coordinators. Whining about the muddy mountain paths again. There's a Tanuki. Enemy Raccoon's not here in chat tonight. He would love to see those little Tanuki, I'm sure. Archery practice with Shoji. Still practicing archery, I see. Sniper Elite. That's funny. Well, 50% ain't bad, guy. Sure. Oops. Keep remembering I can't do a full charge shot here. Yeah, do it. Let me remember to not charge up my shot all the way. Oh! That wasn't fair. Getting struck by lightning in the middle of this? Get out of here. Alright, well, that's one daily quest out of the way. Let's get on with the rest of them. I wonder if I can just fly down there from here. Might be the best course of action. And lightning in this game does not mess around. It will come for you.
Another test subject.
No, thank you. Do not want to fight. Okay. Ah, this quest is annoying.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, maybe. Very good. Alright, there we go. That's two out of the way. So we'll keep moving right along. Just kind of do these in order. I always like when the daily quests kind of like
Come with
line
me,
up
let's
for
make some
all in close
matcha-take.
proximity. Just makes things so much easier. I guess that guy has some sort of a quest for me, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Oh, I see it. Hiding in that tree there. And down we go. Another time trial challenge, eh? I wonder if this is going to be a combat one or another racing one. Like a race to beat the clock sort of thing. Let's get down there and find it. Oh, okay, looks like it'll be a combat challenge. I can already see the thingy, so that's fine. And down we go.
Pay your dues.
Bubba, get them!
Shine down! No touching!
You can't run! Well, neither can I. I will end no escape!
Next on the agenda.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
I can fix this!
Oh my god, no.
Nice and spicy.
Illusion shattered!
I'm going in.
This quickly!
No!
Lapis!
Oh,
I'm
can't believe I
sorry.
did that.
Run from death.
Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. I thought I was going to have a harder time with that. But it all worked out. Which is good. We always like when things work out. Let's heal up Ganyu here since she is dead. Very, very dead. I'm gonna worship the statue. Got 4 of these things. Nice. Need 10 more. And this way. What's going on? Why did a thing happen? I'm not too sure why that just happened, but oh, okay. I think there's a quest near this house that I still haven't done. Some puzzle that needs to be solved there that I haven't quite gotten around to solving. For now, let's just focus on wrapping up today's daily quests. Okay, well that was extremely easy. Nice. I did not think that would be so easy. So that's good. Let's go do claim all our daily rewards, get our gems, and then we'll go about our day. We'll see what we can do next. Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abbot.
Right, dispatch characters on expeditions. That's all 5, I think. Oh, I have one more. There we go.
Ad Astra Abbot.
Abyssosk.
Thank you for complete.
Alright, sweet. So all our dailies are out of the way. Oh, I need to go do some ley lines. Do some bosses. I think I forgot to do ley lines yesterday too. Yep. That's okay though. What was I doing now? Right, checking on weapons. What do we need to enhance this? Chaos cores. So I need to find rune guards. What do we need to enhance yours? Today's Thursday, so we can't do that. Oh, we need mist grass. Oh, we got this max. All right, sweet. And you, what weapon do you have equipped right now? Sacrificial sword. Okay, that's what you should have. Enhance. Oh, I need chaos cores for this too. Oh, this is almost maxed out. I have another one? No. Alright, I only have the one sacrificial sword. That's fine though. We don't need another one right now. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to get a sake vessel, but I need, I think, puffer fish to buy that. Alright. That's cool. We'll work on that another time. Let's go do our ley lines for today. Probably go up to Leeway to do that, since I can also look for rune guards. Yeah, alright, perfect. This is the teleport waypoint we want to be at. Sorry, I mean this is the ley line deposit we want to do. This is the good one. Might get some mist grass out of this too. So that works out well.
There is no escape!
Well, that made very short work of him.
Let me amuse you.
Illusion shattered! Blink!
Ah! Darn you, Blink.
The merrier.
Get out of the water.
Born of ice and frost.
Booba, get
There is no escape!
There we go. That wasn't too shabby. Yep. Some resin. Where is the next one? Okay, it's just on the other side of the bridge. So that's perfect. Let's get a move on. And then maybe I should take a look and see where I can go and catch puffer fish, so that I can refine the catch.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, perfect.
Illusion shattered!
Booba, get them.
Shine down!
Only green chaos device. That's fine though. That is A-okay. We'll go fight some more rune guards here shortly so we can collect some more of those to keep working on refining other people's weapons.
Race you.
As much as I sometimes gripe about how much of this game involves like grinding or farming materials and stuff, it's kind of nice.
Nice and spiky.
There is no
It's
escape!
like
Access
have like
denied!
a nice checklist of things that you always have to do.
That was broken. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Help! Beginner is attacking me!
Shine down! Born of ice and frost.
You're open! Off with you!
Boba, get them!
Access denied.
Alright. So those made short work of those treasure hunters. Another ley line completed. Probably gonna do a few more because I've been forgetting to do them this week, and I want to try and do the 20 by the end
Next
of the
on the
week
agenda.
for the battle pass, because it counts for some of that rank, which is nice. It's nice to have
Next
that.
on the
Oh, you're above me, eh? Thought you could fool me.
illusion shut. No touching.
Nice and spicy!
Shine down.
Well, after upgrading Skyward Spine, I gotta say it's much handier. That does some work. It certainly does. Okay, so let's just go this way. Oh, I need those carrots. Can never have too many carrots, let me tell you what. Or lizard tails.
There is no escape. Born of ice and frost. Access denied. Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Born of ice and frost.
Oh, the other one didn't come after me, I see.
Adventure time.
Watch this.
Get out of here.
Oh no!
Get out of here.
You tricked me. The slime 100% tricked me.
Shine down. Access denied.
An old slime. Where did the ley line go? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Alright, well, I guess we completed that one for today. That's fine. Let's not worry about it too much. We did 4 or 5. I can do some more tomorrow. Let's see here. Let's go find some rune guards. Rune guardians, I should say. Gonna head on up over in this direction, because I know that there are a few over around here that I can go and combat with. Have my battle plans ready. Yeah, there's one right there. I see him. Do you see him? He's right down there on the ground, marching, guarding this area. Since these are runes, and he is a rune guardian, that's what he does.
No touching! Let's light it up! Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
That was good. Got him before he could execute his big attack there. No purple drops. That's too bad. That's okay, though. We have another one up here that we can go and fight, and then there are some more in this area as well. So, no shortage of rune guards, but not sure if we'll be able to get enough to continue ascending people's weapons or not. Because we're at the point that we need like a whole ton of chaos gears or chaos devices,
Nice
whatever
and spicy.
they are.
Illusion shut! No touching!
Boba, get them! Out of the frying pan, into the
Shine down!
Alright, that's another one down. Ugh, only green drops. That's too bad.
race you!
Really hoping for some purples, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this guy's a little bit tougher.
Nice and spiky! Boba, get them!
Illusion shattered! Born of ice and frost.
Now, will this guy wake up, or is he one of these ones that's in constant sleep mode? Looks like he's in perpetual sleep mode. That's too bad. I think this one I can fight, though. Yes. Perfect.
Out of the frying pan!
Access denied.
Boba, get them!
feel kind of bad. It's almost like it's too easy fighting those guys, but you know, I'm sure they had it coming. Alright, so I think that's it for rune guards here, but I think there is one of these, yeah. Fatui
There you
mages
are,
here that I can fight.
eavesdropper.
Illusion shattered! No touching!
The merrier. Boof.
Blink!
Let me amuse myself a little. Boof. Systems.
There we go.
Low.
So I get some, yeah, Grasswick, that's what I wanted. That was a good drop. I think there's a couple of other spots in the map that I have marked where those show up. I think right here. Because I'm pretty sure I needed Mistgrass for another character. Yeah, there she is. Let's go get her. Just dawdling down the path like nothing's up, like everything's okay. Then out of the
There
blue,
you are.
bam.
At the frying pan.
Shine down! Born of ice and frost.
She blinked away. Oh,
Boof. Blink. Boof. Over here.
Nice and spicy.
The more, the merrier. Blink.
where'd she go? There she is.
Let me amuse myself a little. You really know how to get me going.
At the frying pan.
No touching!
The systems shine
Alright, perfect.
no longer.
Alright. Now, there might be one here as well. Although this could be one of the debt collectors, I think they're called. Oh, hold on. No, okay, it's one of the mages. Perfect. You can see her down there again, dawdling along, walking that weird way. Looks like a court jester from medieval times.
Nice and spicy.
There is no escape! Access denied!
Blink. Over here. Boof. Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me.
Oh, that was the
Just
easiest fight yet.
once.
Alright, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna quickly head over here, see how many of these I can craft up into the higher tier materials and see what I've got for weapons. Here we go. Alright, we're already on Dory. Sweet, I can make 7. That's not bad. I can make 5 of these. Perfect. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at weapons now. Yours is fully ascended. Yours. Okay, we've got enough to enhance his. We don't have any of those. Need more chaos gears, right? Chaos gears, okay. So let's make some chaos circuits first. I don't think that's anywhere near enough to ascend, but let's quickly check. No, wow, 27. That's too many. It's just too many, that's all. Alright then. Oh, there's that ley line. We went over here. let's see what we have to do for our weekly stuff still. I think we have to do boss fights, yeah. So let's just go and fight the water boss thing that I don't like. Yo, Anime Raccoon, what's happening, man? How's your day been?
We're way behind schedule.
I'm just grinding away in Genshin here as per usual. Day's been meh, haven't done anything today. Yeah, sometimes that's a good thing. I like when I have those days that I don't do anything. And sometimes when there's things that I know I need to do and I don't do anything, then I just feel like, ugh, at the end of the day. The only thing I had to do today was shovel snow, really, and make the beds.
Who trespasses upon
I did
the
those
waters
things,
of
so
Chainsa,
felt good about getting that done.
coveting the shapes of the living.
You had dinner yet,
Water
Anime Raccoon?
can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Oh, no. Thought I
Didn't
killed this
see
guy.
that coming.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
So I'll read your comment in just a second here, dude.
Illusion shattered.
No touching.
I saw something there about some ideas.
Without
Alright,
solid
that guy's
ground,
out of there.
terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Ganyu here real quick. Alright.
The power of
Ooh, do some
water
real estate, yeah?
is
That's
its
a
ability
good plan,
to
man.
take any shape.
There is money to be made in real estate, that is for sure.
Shine down.
We're way behind schedule. My contract
Oh, no.
goes unfulfilled.
I actually thought about doing some real estate myself, like going to school for that. But also involves having to talk to people a lot, and that's something I don't really like doing at all. So I decided against it. Oh,
Did
man.
I ruin everything?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't. Sometimes, yeah, if you don't have a direction, it's better to just choose a path and take it, right? It's kind of why I'm doing the job that I do now. Is that it's not really what I want to do at all. But you know, I had to make money, had to support my family, so I just did it. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures
exactly
fails
what you
also to comprehend its horrors.
All these ducks are the worst too. Just every enemy in this fight is the worst. Oh no.
Born of ice and frost.
Guys, I'm distracted for a minute.
Get out of here! Take cover!
Oh no. Oh, it didn't work out well for me. Oh, nice classes. Nice. Yeah, nice classes would be sweet. That way you still have your day to do stuff. You can even still work while you're going to school if you have like a part-time
Let's
job
see
or
what
something.
happens when you lose your foothold.
So what am I doing? So I work for a major bank.
The power
I'm in a
of
very
water
specific
is
department
its
though. I
ability
work
to
in
take any
doing
shape.
just processing fraud claims for credit cards. So I don't investigate or anything like that, none of the fun stuff. I have like the most boring job. I just literally process fraud claims all day long.
No touching.
But pays the bills. I don't have to talk to people. And the nice thing about it too is because I don't have to talk to people, I pretty much get to make my own schedule. So I work a really early day,
Shine down.
which works out well for my family and stuff. And it also helps me to stream. This is why I've been getting into streaming more, is because I start my day at 6 a.m. and I finish at 2 p.m. So yeah, it's a really early start. Oh man. But my day's done by 2 o'clock, so I still have like the whole afternoon to do stuff. Which is why I've also been starting my streams earlier now. That's why I start streaming at 6 o'clock, because I do have to wake up early, so it's kind of a drag.
There is no escape.
Out of the way! I'm going in!
Illusion shattered. As long as rain
Whoa, there we go.
falls and rivers flow, water
Yeah, it's not too
will
bad.
exist forever.
Like I said, it is really boring. The worst part about my job is the one colleague that I was mentioning the other night during my stream. I think it was last night. Man, this one person that's on my team just like, they do not want to work. They do not want to work at all, and they basically haven't been working for like nearly a whole year. Like they log in, they get paid, but like they barely do anything. They've left us, like the rest of the team, in such a lurch. Like we're in such rough shape because last year they did basically nothing. And then they just took an unexpected vacation this week. So anyway, I don't want to complain about I don't want to complain about them too much. But I think they're on the way out. I'm hoping that they are. We have a new manager who's actually like disciplining this employee, so this new manager's taking action, which I'm really happy to see, because last manager was one thing I appreciated. My last manager was like a real hands-off manager. It was basically, you know, I don't care what you guys do or when you work, as long as you get your work done, which was great. But he was a little too hands-off, especially concerning this employee, because they don't do their work. They don't show up sometimes, and it affected the rest of us. And like brought it up to him many, many times. Like had clear examples of like all the bad stuff this person was doing, and I was like, you need to do something about this, because this is trash. Like my workload is double because of this person. And you know, they're clocking in to do overtime, and they're not doing anything during that overtime. So essentially wage theft, although I don't like to use that term. But he's always like, yeah, I'll talk to them, and never did anything. So yeah, new manager at least is taking immediate action. Part of the reason that this employee is on vacation this week is apparently because they have a problem with the new manager and don't like his way of doing things. And it's just like, you don't like his way of doing things because you're not working, and someone's finally disciplining you. Anyway, that's my rant about my terrible, terrible coworker. As you may be able to tell, I've kept that bottle up for a while and needed to get it off my chest. What was I doing? I've lost track of what I was doing here. You. Okay, I just need to do that boss like a million more times. At least 3 more times. Alright. Just gonna do that, I guess. Yeah. So, work has its ups and downs. I feel like it doesn't matter what job you're in, you're always going to have some colleague that you're not going to totally get along with. The best job I ever had, though, is when I worked at this record store. That job was sweet, and everyone there did get along, for the most part. There were people who, like, you know, they were fine at work, but we wouldn't hang out with them after work. But when I started, man, when I started at that store, it was like the best core group of people.
An
If you've ever seen the movie Empire Records, it was like 100% just like that.
Upon the
We all
waters
hung
of
out after
Jinza,
work all the time. We all got along. We were all
coveting the
friends.
shapes of the living. Pure water
The good
can
old
take
days.
on many forms. In this way,
I was also a
shall
lot younger
water
then, so, you know,
deliver
like,
your punishment.
We would go out and drink
The power
almost
of
every
water
other
is
other
its
week,
ability to take
every
any
payday,
shape.
basically.
Access denied.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Those are the fun days. I miss those days. Fortunately, I didn't really keep in touch with a lot of that crew. The one guy I'm still friends with.
The power of water
But most of them, like,
is its
moved. They all
ability
moved out of
to
town,
take any shape.
which is sad.
No touching.
Oh!
Adventure time. Off we go.
Booba, get them!
Shine down. Born of ice and frost.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
That was close.
No touching.
Illusion shattered.
Oh no!
My
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
unfulfilled.
Oh, that was bogus. Can't reach these guys. Basically need an archer.
Shine down.
I'm playing Genshin on PC right now, but I also play it on PS5. Like on PlayStation, I guess, like PS4, PS5. So, I guess they finally linked it some time ago where you can link your accounts together so you can play on virtually any platform. But when I first started playing Genshin, that was not the fact. Like, when I first started playing this game, I think PC and mobile, I think you could link, but you couldn't link between PlayStation and PC. So I'm glad they finally fixed that, because what I was previously doing was dragging my PlayStation up here to the office every time I would do a stream, which gets tiresome, so now I don't have to do that.
Out of the way.
Oh, I thought that would reach him.
Out of the way.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I'm just gonna have to heal up Ganyu here with food.
Access denied.
Let's see what happens.
Do you play
when
Genshin at
lose
all,
your
Anime
foothold.
Raccoons? And if you don't currently play, have you played? And what platform, if you played, did you play on? Used to, yeah? Were you on PlayStation, PC? Were you
The
doing mobile?
power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Then you got Zelda, yep.
There is no escape. No
So I was talking about that actually, I think it was earlier this week with one of my buddies who used to play this, or I guess he didn't used to play this, he tried this out. But he tried it out and said he didn't really like it. And like, that's fine, he doesn't have to. But I find a lot of people don't like this if they played Breath of the Wild first. And I still haven't played Breath of the Wild, so... Exactly. But yeah, don't kill me for not playing Breath of the Wild yet. I do have it. I just, again, like I was saying, I have a hard time playing on Switch these days because, I don't know, most games tend to chug. My kids also tend to hog the Switch when they're playing Pokemon, so I don't really get a ton of opportunity to play on Switch anymore. So that's the thing too, is I don't know how well this game would play on mobile. Like I've talked to a couple of other people who have played on mobile, and like, were you connecting a controller or were you just kind of using like touchscreen controls? Because I feel like this game would be really tough with touchscreen controls in particular. It'd be fine if you connected a controller, I think, but it would just still be like, you know, on a small screen, which is not ideal. Touchscreen? Oh man. See, I feel like that would be really tough. Get back here, lizard. Yeah, loach.
Now I got stomach cramps.
It wasn't too bad? Okay, well that's cool. Now that I have it, like, linked, maybe I will install it on my phone, because it'd be fun to, like, if I'm out, like, commuting or something. I don't have to commute to the office anymore. Luckily, I, like, totally work from home. Oh yeah, see, Switch is great because it is mobile. You can just take it wherever. Yeah, I don't really play Switch at home. Like, if I'm playing on a bigger screen, typically won't play on the Switch. Typically we'll be playing PlayStation. My kids will be playing the Switch. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does take the joy out of it. Because, like, it's a portable system. Like, I played on my DS a ton. My DS and my 3DS. I played those, like, so often. I think that's where Nintendo really shines, is with their handheld gaming. You know, like, they always seem to be, like, a step behind as far as console gaming goes, and, like, the Switch is kind of like that hybrid, you know, it's home console gaming and it's portable. But, like, portable gaming is what they should stick to.
An assassin from our homeland.
They should just make portable
or a
systems.
fool
That's my
who
personal
trespasses
opinion.
upon the
Anyway.
waters of Chainsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. There is no escape.
I can fix this.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Yes, right? DS and 3DS, best handheld systems ever. Well, I am so much older than you, Anime Raccoon.
The power of water
I'm ancient at
is
this
its
point.
ability to take any
Yeah,
shape.
I still have like a lot of like great nostalgia for DS and 3DS gaming, especially playing World Ends With You on the DS. Oh man, that game was great. It had like the Street Pass daily to it, so you could get badges from people.
I'm going in.
And when I used to go to anime conventions a lot, I would just like have it in my pocket on rest mode, and I would get so many badges for that game. It was great.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
You're still young, dude. Trust me, you are still very young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Once you get to be my age, though, that's when things start to get
Next on the
dicey.
agenda.
That's when you kind of have to have some things figured out. At least have a plan. My plan right now isn't the best, but you know, it is what it is.
Born of ice and frost.
Away these stupid squirrels.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Ah, Castlevania, nice. So 3DS, I didn't play as much as the regular DS, to be honest, but I played a lot of games. It was one of the few systems that I actually traded a lot of my games in for. I usually don't trade my games, but I did with the 3DS. But once Animal Crossing came out for 3DS, that was the only thing that I played, basically.
Access denied.
And I keep thinking I'll get back into the Switch version, but just still haven't at this point. But when Animal Crossing first came out, that's why I got a Switch, actually, was to get Animal
As
Crossing.
long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Nice. Alright, I have enough to ascend this guy now. But yeah, again, Nintendo really shines when it comes to portable systems. Portable systems are where they do the best, I think. See if I can get him up here. You've never played Animal Crossing? Really? Alright, that's cool. I 100% get that. It definitely is not a game for everyone. It's 100% my jam, though. I never thought that it would be. Like back in the day when it first came out on the GameCube, I remember hearing about it, and I was just like, I have like no interest in playing this game. But one of my brother's friends was like, "Hey, I got Animal Crossing. I'm gonna bring it over and show you guys this game because it's awesome." And I was like, all right, whatever. And then he stayed over that weekend, and that was the only thing we played that weekend. I don't think we even turned the system off. We let it run all night because, like, anyways, yeah, we got super into it, and then ever since then, like, that sparked my love for Animal Crossing. And yeah, it was the same way. I didn't think it would be the type of game that I liked, but it just became a fun little sim game. But yeah, 100% those are not for everyone. Those are not the games that everyone likes to play. So I 100% get it. Alrighty. So to ascend this guy now, I need more of these. I need to do that boss like another 40 times. Alright, I'm not doing that boss again tonight, but I'm going to see if I can make... Yeah, it's always the best, you know, when you unexpectedly get into a type of game. Yeah, I 100% know what you mean. Again, the thing with Nintendo first-party games, they rarely drop in price. And when they do drop in price, it's only like 10 to 15 bucks. Which is not ideal. You know, that's why I prefer gaming on PlayStation, simply because those games do drop. Not always like by a ton, but at least price does go down. Wait, do I need purple ones? I need to double check people's weapons here. Yeah, okay, I need purple. I need gold for those. Alright, this is all set. Yeah, 100%. Nintendo will take you to the cleaners. And I remember, like, when I was a kid, like, I had so few games. Well, I shouldn't say I had so few games, but it was like, you know, now it's basically whenever a game comes out, if I'm interested in it, I'll probably pick it up, or I'll wait until a sale, but, you know, I'll buy games fairly frequently. But yeah, when I was a kid, it was like maybe 1 or 2 games a year. You have to wait for, like, Christmas and, like, birthday money. So my folks did not like the fact that I played a lot of video games, so they would not buy me video games.
We're way behind schedule.
It was like one of those things that my brother and I had to buy our own games. So, you know, we would save all our chore money and, like, birthday and Christmas money. Oh, the good old days. Things were so much simpler then, though. And games were simpler then, too. You You know, you'd get a new game for like the Nintendo back in the original NES days.
Healthy
This
body,
is Anime
healthy
Raccoon.
mind.
I know probably it's a little too old for you, but back in those days, you'd like buy a new game and like the game might only have like 3 or 4 levels, and like that was the whole game, and you would just play that until you got bored. Yeah, see, your parents were the same way. Just did not buy you games. I get it. I understand, man. I feel that. Yeah, it's like you said, though. Yeah, you enjoyed those games back then a lot more. It's because you had fewer games. You had to enjoy them. You didn't have also all the selection that we have these days. Especially in the NES days, man. Like, there was a lot of trash games on the NES. You know, people will talk about the Wii and how the Wii had like a lot of shovelware. That didn't start with the Wii, man. That started on the NES. There was all kinds of garbage games. A lot of movie-based games. Some of them ended up being really good, but you know, those were rare. You just end up getting a lot of garbage. Alright, I guess I need to go and find more rune guards. Yes, we had a similar rule in my house. It was after school, it was after homework was done and after dinner, we could play for an hour max. On the weekends, my parents were a little more lenient. It was, you know, we could wake up and play video games, but it would also have to be like, have to have breakfast first. Have breakfast and eat, and then could play video games, and then like, my parents ended up kicking us out of the house most days if the weather wasn't too bad. If it was snowing even, it would be out of the house. But I mean, we didn't mind. Where I lived, like my parents' house was on top of a hill, so we had like a sledding hill in our backyard, basically. Alright. Let's keep going with some story quests.
Is there... For a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
This one's nearby, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, times definitely were simpler then. But it's funny, you know, my parents had that rule about, you know, video games only for an hour. And it's funny because I have similar rules with my kids. I'm not as strict. It's not like a 1 hour rule sort of thing. But it's on, during the week after school, it's pretty much only an hour. But on the weekends, it's like the kids can wake up and they can go downstairs and play video games. I don't care as long as they don't wake me up. That's my whole deal. As long as they don't wake me up on the weekend, they can go and play video games, and then it's like...
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy.
You did a fatality in Mortal Kombat 9,
To make a long story
Was your mom
short,
like mine and
there's
like
a
did
particular
not
matter
approve
at
of
hand
violent
that the
games?
Knights requires your assistance with.
Yeah, 100%. I know that feeling when you just kind of like shrink down within yourself and you're sweating bullets,
Yes,
just waiting
it
for your
has
mom
been
to say
one thing
something.
after another recently. Neither myself nor
remember,
any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
Yeah, right?
I
My
have
mom would do the
recently
same thing if she
received
found us playing
multiple reports
violent
from the
games.
Knights of
My
someone
older
within
brother
the
gave us a
Lawrence clan
copy of
having
Quake
close
for the
dealings with the
Nintendo
Fatui.
64.
The Fatui? Again?
Yeah, it was the same with my mom, man. Like, yeah, anything violent, anything with blood, it was like, no go. That stuff's out of there. But yeah, my
There was
older
a
brother
dark
gave me a
period
copy
in
of Quake
Mondstadt's
for the
history
N64.
when the aristocracy
And like
ruled
my
over
brother
the
and I,
city.
my younger brother, we'd wake
The
up
hard-won
early and we'd
freedom
like
that followed with
pop
the
it
fall
in
of
and we'd play for like
Decalabian
a
was
couple
lost
hours, and
once
the
again
second we heard
as
my parents
slavery
waking up, we'd
spread
just
throughout
swipe the
the
power
land.
off and pull
The
that
first
card out and
Dandelion
hide
Knight,
it somewhere
Yamasa,
so fast.
spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the
Oh,
old
man.
aristocratic system
Those were the good
and
old days.
established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt
But I guess
to
Mortal
become
Kombat
the
9 though
city
was
that you
probably
see
pretty
today.
violent, not compared
The
to like
aristocrats that had
the
oppressed
kind
the
of
people
pixel
of
graphics
Mondstadt
and pixel
were
blood
none
that I
other
grew
than
up
the
with.
Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So the clan's descendants are now
They
scheming
have stuff
with the
these
bad
days,
guys
man.
to carry out more
So
dubious
bloody,
deeds.
so violent.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to...
But why us?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance
So
we
was
take
Mortal
when
Kombat
dealing
9
with
the
them,
most violent
the
game your
outcome
parents
is
ever
always
found you
the
playing?
same. Our efforts only
Like, was
result
that
in
like
adding
the
more
worst game your
fuel to
mom
the flames.
saw?
We could
And
come
did you ever
knocking
give
on
the
their
disc
door on
back?
the
That's what
grounds
I
of a
want to know
search
too.
warrant. But if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
Black Ops 1 Zombies, so that was
You
the
are in
most
fact
violent
the
thing?
best
Was that
candidate
disc
to
swipe too?
represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize
To
your
steal it
role as
back,
the
yeah.
honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant
So,
land.
did your
and
mom
you
have
can
like
approach the
a
aristocrats in
specific
this
hiding
way.
place where she would put that
Once you come to
stuff?
friendly terms
Because
with
my
the
parents
Lawrence
always
clan,
had like
you
specific
should be in a
places where they
good
would hide
position
things.
to learn more of
And
their
like
possible
by the time I
connections
got a
with
little
the
bit older, I
Fatui.
started to figure out where they would keep everything
Leave
in
it
the
to
house.
Master Jean to come
And
up
like
with
they'd always
such
put
a
all
thorough
like everything.
plan.
Like they would put like all the snacks that they
Perhaps
didn't
such
want us
plans
eating,
have
like you
become
know the
second
stuff they
nature
put away
after
for
all the
themselves. So
diplomatic
my
issues
parents
I've
would like
dealt
hide
with.
their own snacks.
The name of the
They would
Lawrence
put that
clan
stuff
member
in
question
there,
is
like any of the
Schubert.
violent games,
Lately, he can
birthday
often
and
be
Christmas
found
presents. They
strolling
would
near the
hide in a
northern
couple of
city
key
walls.
locations.
It is said that he is difficult to get along
Oh, it's
with
her
due
friend's
to his
kid's disc.
temperamental
Gotcha.
disposition, but if we approach
See?
him calmly, then things should
That
go
always
off
works
without
out the
a hitch.
best.
Thanks again
You
for
bring
your
your
help.
friends over,
If you run
let them
into
bring
any
the
snags
violent
along the
games
way,
because
I'll do
then you can
anything
play
in my
them.
power to
Parents
support
can't do
you.
nothing about it. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Yeah, parents can't do anything about it, right? Can't take your friend's stuff. Be like, Mom, you have to give this back. It's not mine. It's Kenny's. He's gonna be super ticked off. He's gonna like 100% tell other kids at school tomorrow that I lost this game, and he's gonna make me pay for it. So you gotta give it back, Mom. I didn't actually know anyone named Kenny. It just seems like a generic schoolyard kid name. Ah, yes. That's right, eh? DS is a true blessing. Just close that screen up, no one can see what you're playing. I feel like there were definitely some violent games on there, but nothing too bad.
Huh?
But
Who
maybe
are
I'm
you?
misremembering.
Hello, we're here too.
I think there were a couple of Call of
Hello?
Duty games on the DS.
Did I hear you correctly? Hello?
Man, this guy.
And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner?
Oh, he's one of these
Given
dudes.
that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous
So
nobility.
what was the most
If you
violent
wish
game
to
you had on
address
DS,
me,
or did you even
you'd
have
best
any
consider your
Castlevania?
words
Oh
more
yeah, I guess yeah,
carefully.
right. Castlevania
Such
does have a lot of blood and
nonchalant
gore in it.
manners are inadmissible and
100%.
will never do.
That makes perfect
Now,
sense.
if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent act.
That's etiquette.
Yeah, 100%. It's
I've
violent
never
enough to
heard
want
of
to hide
something
that
so
stuff.
complicated before.
Huh.
See,
In
when I was a
former
kid, I only
times,
had a
when
Game
people
Boy,
knew their place
and
and respected traditions,
There's no backlight
such
on the
conduct
screen,
was
so you
only
had to like
basic
have a light
courtesy
on
when
to be
greeting a
able to play
nobleman.
it.
And neglecting your manners would
Still got your
result in a
Black Ops.
swift whipping.
Oh, for the DS? Nice.
Ugh.
Do you still have your Castlevania
Look
games
at the
for the
world
DS?
now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others
think
of
some of
noble
those,
blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful
Yes
honor.
and no.
Just look around. The people are undisciplined. I, however, strive
Those,
to retain the elegance
some of those
and etiquette
Castlevania
of the
games are
nobility.
worth quite a bit
After
now,
all,
I think.
we are of a
Oh,
completely
I think
different
my stream's
breed
having
by
some
birth.
issues here. My connection's flashing
Save
at
your
me here.
words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive.
Okay, there it goes.
I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you.
Oh no!
Besides,
You lost one?
I am in no way
That's too
obligated
bad,
to
man.
instruct commoners on basic courtesies.
Because yeah, there
Now,
were a
I have
couple of
more
different
pressing
ones for
matters to attend to.
the DS.
I'll
One
take my
of the
leave.
3DS ones actually got a reprint not too long ago from
so
Video
this
Games
is what
Plus.
Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with.
Yeah,
Let's sit back
that's
and
a
talk
thing.
things over with her.
You never know which games are gonna end up being rare and worth something. Yeah, let me actually check. Video Game Plus might even still have it. Sorry, I'm gonna quickly check this here. Because they've been doing a lot of reprints recently. I've even gotten a couple of reprints through them myself. You have Dawn of Sorrow and you used to have Portraits of Ruin. Okay, cool. Isn't Dawn of Sorrow the one that is worth a lot? Let me take a quick look and see here. Okay, no, maybe I'm thinking of the 3DS one they did a reprint for. Yeah, Lords of Shadow, Mirror of Fate. Yeah, so they still have that one in stock. And this is the... I don't think this is a good one. Okay, Dawn of Sorrow is not the one that's worth a lot? Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted looking at looking at Video Games Plus. Oh, Order of Ecclesia, that's the rare one. Okay. Yeah, VG Plus has a lot of... I shouldn't say a lot, but they have several harder to find games for 3DS in stock right now. They've got Etrian Odyssey 5 and Etrian Odyssey 2 for stock right now. They're pricey though. Too much, more than I'm willing to spend anyway. All right, that's enough of getting distracted by expensive 3DS games. It's often the RPGs that end up being worth something. Yeah, a lot of the older Castlevania games are worth a lot now too.
I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't
my
expect
buddy
to run into you
Jason
here.
Jiu-Jitsu, who's on the YouTube channel
Judging by your
that we
expression,
do,
you
Game
must have run
Time,
into
or
some
No
trouble.
Pain No Game.
Master
He was
Jean
looking
tasked
at
us with a
an
special
SNES copy
assignment,
of Brandish.
Things seem to have run aground
So
for
there's
the
a
moment.
store in Montreal that had a copy for $200.
No need to get down on
200
yourself.
Canadian, by the way,
Sometimes things
which
just
is
don't turn out as
actually a
planned.
pretty good price.
Even I
So
can't guarantee
he just
useful
celebrated
intel
his
every
birthday.
time
He
I'm
had a little
dispatched.
extra cash. He's like,
You
I'm
just
gonna
have
treat
to keep
myself
at
to
it
this
and
copy
never
of
give up.
Brandish. And of course, the second he goes to get it, someone buys it.
Hey, why don't you
But
let
it had
me
been
try
up
to
on
help?
that site for like
What's the problem?
months and months, and no one bought it.
Master Jean asked us
And
to
of course
build
now
a
it's gone.
connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But
I
it
believe
turns
that's
out
pronounced
that he's
Schubert
a
Lawrence.
peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners.
Yeah, it sucks, but, you
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time.
Saves him 200
The Lawrence
bucks.
clan can be
Right.
very particular about such things.
But I guess copies on eBay are going for 600 or more. So 200 was actually a pretty good price for a
As
complete
aristocrats, they
in-box
believe
copy.
there should be a certain distance
I mean,
between
obviously it was a
themselves
little
and
worn,
common
had
folk.
some wear
I
to it, but
understand their thinking, but that's just not how
I've
things
kind
are
of gotten
anymore.
out of the game
However,
collecting
there
side
is
of things
one exception
myself.
among the Lawrence clan.
I'll buy
my
new
good
games,
buddy Eula.
but I'm kind of getting out of buying retro stuff. It's
That's
just
right. Not
the
only
retro
is she
market
from the
is just
Lawrence
crazy
clan,
right
but she's
now.
also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her
So
family.
I've played some
However,
of the original
she's still
Castlevania,
quite
like the
knowledgeable
first
about
one on the
dealing with the
NES.
Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
But yeah, I should look at some of the more
That's
modern
strange.
ones,
If
like the
Eula
modern
is a member of the
side-scrolling ones, I
Lawrence
should say.
clan, then why would Master Jean choose
Yeah,
us for the
resellers
task?
absolutely suck.
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan is frowned upon the fact that
I hate
Eula, in
resellers
their
more than I
eyes,
hate
Eula
clowns.
is nothing
Let
but
me
a
just say
traitor
that.
to the family. She's
Wait a second,
very
trick
easy
question,
to get
because
along
resellers
with.
and clowns
Just
are one and the
explain
same.
situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert.
Oh
in
man,
fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this
Castlevania
morning.
Advance
You should be
Collection.
able to find her
Okay, I'm
around
gonna look that up
Storm
here
Barren
quickly.
Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
I'll jump back into the game here in a second. I'm quickly looking this up.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like
Okay,
the
so it
dew at dawn,
includes
or a bubble rising through
Circle
water.
of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance,
Transitory.
and Aria of Sorrow. Oh, and Dracula X. Okay, nice. Oh, and it's on Switch, PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Okay, nice. So that's something that is available digitally, at least. Alright, cool. That's something, maybe I'll pick that up on Steam, actually. I'm not going to open up Steam right now, though, because my connection's already going into the red here occasionally. I don't know why. I don't have anything else running. I think it's just that time of night. All my neighbors are online and stuff, too. It's honestly the worst part about living in Canada is that internet sucks here, man. Yes, so I always hear that Aria of Sorrow is like one of the best, if not considered the best, of the Castlevania games. No, we got some baddies here.
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Yula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
I think these guys are a little weaker than usual.
Don't be a killjoy! I've only just begun. Miscalculated. Harden up. Detoxify heat.
There is no escape.
No touching!
I must collect myself. This was well done. Roasted frost.
Born of ice and frost.
This was well done. What an annoyance.
I hate these guys that teleport all the time.
Nice and spicy!
Symphony of Night is the best. Okay, Aria of Sorrow is up there though. Alright, sweet.
Shine down.
No touching!
And they're all in this collection, yeah? Or is Symphony of the Night not included in that?
You need to hurry up.
Illusion shut.
Access denied.
This was well done.
Get out of here.
Symphony of the Night is not included.
An unfortunate fault.
Oh man, more of these guys?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! No touching!
Oh, I missed.
I will end you. Let's end this quickly.
There is no escape. Out of the way.
Almost. This is bad.
There we go. So Symphony of the Night is not included in that collection, but it is the best one. I'm sure it's available elsewhere though. Get more GB Mania games. Alright. You know, I have been kind of wanting to play a good, solid, side-scrolling action game, so maybe Castlevania is what I'll look at doing next. So I was just thinking the other day about when I was playing Record of Lodoss War, Daedalus and Wonder
You don't think
Labyrinth.
twice before reaching for your sword, do you?
I really enjoyed that game. I really enjoyed kind
You
of the
have
retro
any
feel of
idea
it. I
how
liked
long
that
I've
it
been
was a
tracking these
side-scroller and
targets?
kind of like
And now you get to stake a claim.
a Metroidvania. You know, you unlock
think you're
new
stronger
areas
because you
as
got
get
to
new
them first?
weapons and powers and so on.
Mark my words. Vengeance will be mine.
That was a really weird zoom the camera just took there.
That's right.
So maybe Castlevania would
I
be
heard
a good
the commotion
next
and
game
came
for
as
me to play.
swiftly as I could.
Next game for me to stream.
Only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit.
Of course.
Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Alright, sweet. I'm sure it's probably pretty cheap on Steam. Steam likes to have sales too. They might actually be having like a Lunar New Year sale right now.
Concern? Why would I
Okay.
be concerned for the
Instead of
safety
opening
of my
Steam
arch
itself, I'm just
enemies?
gonna look up the store here.
Arch enemies? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of
Oh
stealing
yeah, that's
my
right. That
targets
new
all
one,
the way back
Hi-Fi
to
Rush, just
Mondstadt,
came out. That looks kind of
which
cool
would
too.
mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
So that's how you see all this?
It is $25 on Steam currently. That's a little more than I think I'm
Yes,
willing to pay
that's
at the
me.
moment. But that's also because I know that it will go on sale.
Although at least we can
I can add it to my wish
communicate
list,
with her.
So that's what I'll do. I'll add it to my wish list and
You
sign it
dare
on
to
Steam.
call someone you've just
And then
met
when it does go on
strange?
sale, they'll let me
Forget
know.
the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This
Actually,
is
let's
the
check the price on
honorary
Good
knight
Old
of the
Games.
Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now.
No, apparently it's
my
not
uncle, all
available on
right.
Good Old Games. That's
But
too bad.
why do you mean to investigate him? I see.
Yeah, you can post a link, man. That's cool.
You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me.
Thanks for asking.
I will have
appreciate it.
vengeance for this too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of
Oh,
Mondstadt,
CD keys,
everyone
right.
in the Lawrence
I didn't
clan
even
is
think
scum.
of that.
It's
look at
natural
that.
for rumors and
Only
unwarranted
$9. That's
gossip
not
to
too
lead
bad
to
at all.
such suspicion.
Ooh, and it can activate in
Hard to
Canada.
avoid such a reputation when you're
And
known
it's for
as the
Steam.
ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you say it first? Oh,
Hold on, is this in
Curious.
euros or British pounds?
We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance.
Or does it list prices in US
It's
dollars?
been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
1 second here. I just want to see what currency this is. If it's like $9 US, that's not too bad.
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
that's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately.
All
It'll
right.
be easier to train
I'll keep
when
that
we're
open
back in
for later.
Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting grandmaster's
But thanks for sharing
assignment,
that anime
and Amber's
raccoon.
the one who recommended
That
me,
is certainly a
I
better
should
price
comply.
than what's on Steam.
Paimon's confused.
No, I guess I just ended.
Still,
That one's
Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
I have a random quest here, so just gonna do it.
Nice and spicy.
Shine down! Access denied. Illusion shattered!
Boba, get them!
11.89. Yeah, so that's a sweet price. I buy that for $1. That thing.
Shine down!
Out of the frying pan.
Oh no. Alright. There we go, all done that. Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel. Yeah, I'm not Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not sure. I mean, good thing about Canada is free healthcare, at least mostly free. Bad thing about Canada is inflated prices
You finally arrived.
and
There's no
trash
time
internet.
to the first lesson.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, there's a lot of other bad stuff
we need
too.
to clear up
but,
first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
Canada
so that's
is
still
home.
on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have
yeah,
a long list
absolutely
of
you need
vengeance
to be in the right
exact.
mood for vengeance.
Even
am I right?
if I wanted to begin now, I'd have
I'm just
to start
like
in the
almost
right order.
always perpetually
Who
in the
knows
mood
how
for
long
vengeance.
it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a
One time
ruthless
CD
ruler,
keys
and
comes in the
suspecting my
clutch.
uncle.
Every time I go in
All
to see
worthy
some
of
sweet
vengeance in
deals,
my
I might as well
eyes.
just buy it from the Switch store directly.
But
Gotcha.
you needn't worry. At least,
Yeah.
not whilst we're investigating
Like
this
that's the
matter.
thing. I
I'm
don't
sure
think
you're
I've ever
familiar with the
purchased
phrase,
anything off
"A
of
man
CD
of moral
keys. No,
integrity
actually, that's
fears
a
no
lie. I have
slanderous
purchased one
attack."
thing off CD keys
If
in the
Uncle
past,
Schubert
like
didn't
100
commit
years
any
ago.
wrongdoing,
They had a really
then
good
any
deal
such
on
investigation will prove fruitless.
PlayStation Network.
But if he did commit a wrongful
one-year
act,
memberships.
then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand.
But then it was also in US dollars, so by the time I purchased it in US dollars, and
Good.
then there was the
Now,
currency
there are
exchange
two
and
key
conversion,
points that aristocrats
it was only
attach great
slightly
importance
cheaper
to.
than
Your
just
manner of speech
buying a regular
and your
membership.
bearing.
I still saved like I think $5 or
Let's
$6,
begin with your
but it
manner
was
of
just
speech.
like, eh.
Aristocrats have a very unique way of
Yeah,
carrying
that's actually a
conversation,
pretty sweet price though.
even with mundane daily topics.
Every once in a while,
Oh, Paimon's
they'll have good
already
deals.
learned some
And like
unique conversation.
Steam, when Steam has sales,
my word,
you can get stuff like up to 80% off sometimes. So I'm kind of surprised they don't have a
Not
sale
even
going on right
close.
now, though. I thought
And
they'd have a
besides,
Lunar
it
New Year
sounds
sale.
strange.
Maybe they did already and it ended.
Paimon learned it from you. And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
Breath of the Wild save a whole 2%.
No,
Yeah.
I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say,
Oh, Lunar New Year was
"As the morning dew greets the
last
coming
week.
dawn, so do I greet
Or I guess
you,
it started this
my
week,
dear
Sunday,
friend."
technically. All right.
As the
Oh, that's my
morning
bad.
dew does
I thought it
what
was later on. I thought it was in February for some
However,
reason.
such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value. Yet, oh no, you must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
Yeah, that's like the thing with
Didn't you just say my dear friend in your example?
like the e-store for the Switch and like the PlayStation
Yes, I
Network
did.
store
But you must
and
know,
even
in the
Xbox
Lawrence
Live.
family,
Sometimes like
dear friend is a set phrase that
stuff
can only
on
be
there,
used
the
towards
sale
certain friends
won't
with
really
whom one
be
is
that
acquainted,
good.
but not particularly
Sometimes it's cheaper
close.
even to go get a physical
sounds
copy.
much
Like
more
I've had that
pleasant to call an
happen many
acquaintance a
times
dear
where I'm like,
friend.
oh cool, this game is
So
on
another thing
sale,
to
like
remember,
a physical copy. It's like
aristocrats are concerned with
30%
faith and being
off.
polite.
I
However,
don't really want to
if
go
you
out
were
to the
to
store
use
though. Let
dear
me see what it
friend
is
to address
on
an intimate friend,
the network, and then I check the
recipient would
network
think
store,
that
and it's
you were
like regular
deliberately
price.
trying
I'm
to
just like, well,
estrange them.
F that. Yeah, see, Nintendo games
This is
do
only the
retain their
first step
physical
in
copy.
making
You're right,
agreement.
Nendriel.
After
How's it
addressing
going,
one
by
another,
the way?
you then exchange courtesies.
Wait.
It is like an
This is all too
investment.
abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstration.
Yeah, first-party Nintendo games always retain a high
Ah.
trade-in value at GameStop. I know this for fact because I worked there for years.
Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
I do really want to trade in Valkyrie Elysium. I picked that game up, and woof, what a disappointment.
Oh.
I think the trade value is probably
you love the
garbage now
Lawrence
at this
clan,
point, though.
right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed
You
upon
spent
thee
2
by
hours
the
screaming at a
nobility.
thermostat before realizing you're a victim of your own impatience, eh?
Oh,
So an
right.
okay day.
By solemnly kneeling to the ground with
So
utmost
let me think.
sincerity.
Did you
I
forget
can't
to
make heads or
connect
tails of
something with the
anything you say.
thermostat so it wasn't working?
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
Valkyrie.
Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence.
Elysium. Yeah, it only trades for 20 bucks. That's
As
not
a
too bad.
lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
But I gotta say, Nindril, I don't miss those
Everyone from
days
the
of
Lawrence
doing
clan so strange.
HVAC. I kind of miss
The
some
days of the Lawrence
aspects of
clan's
it,
tyranny
but
have long passed.
I
don't care what you're
miss
trying to
being
do.
in
Just
cold
beat
basements.
it. Like I said,
Although, do you
I
do
don't care
HVAC
what
or
you're
do
doing.
you just do
I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan.
planning?
And here's a word
that
of
sort of thing.
advice.
Like
I wouldn't
heat
be
loss
caught
planning.
dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt.
Whoa.
If that's all, I'll be going.
This
I'm
guy's
afraid I
intense.
won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
This lady's all about vengeance.
Wow. The Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
But who will we find? I guess talking to random strangers is a big part of this game. Talk to Leno, or Leno, Jay Leno.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious
gotcha.
Lawrence clan.
I definitely do
I
not
have
have a
words for
smart
you.
thermostat. My
Please
thermostat
acknowledge
is
the glory bestowed upon thee by the
an older
nobility,
model,
and
much older.
solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Personally, though, I miss just having the dial. That was the best. Couldn't go wrong
Why
with
don't you
having the dial.
respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a
gotcha.
while.
Doing the install and occasional service, yeah.
Fine.
Not a ton of
You may
friend.
spare yourself the formality of
Anime
kneeling,
Raccoon and myself
as it
and
may
Joe were
be a
talking about
little
Castlevania
inconvenient. I
not
shall
too long
continue.
ago. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you're a big
I
Castlevania
think
fan?
there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear.
Oh,
Then
man.
again,
This guy's also
I've got
intense.
no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep grandstanding like this, the outcome won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Jesus, lady. I think so. So Nindril's played most of the games, prefers the Metroidvania ones over the side scrollers. Alright, so Nindril, then what are your favorite Castlevania games?
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule.
Is that true?
And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant,
I don't think
then you
anyone's
better
gonna
just
take
stop.
Randall seriously
Forget
here,
it.
unfortunately.
There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
That's not.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop.
Aria of Sorrow is your favorite, yes, and
Actually,
is good.
Paimon thinks we should apologize
You can count
for
Bloodstained
asking you to
since that's
demonstrate for
Castlevania and
us.
everything by name. Yep,
We had no
that's
idea
true.
The
I
feelings
have
between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt
where is
were
it
so
here?
bitter.
I might be able to grab it without
What can we do?
taking my headset
The
off.
Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story.
I've got the
this kind of
castle,
attitude
sorry,
all the
not
time.
Castlevania, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. I got the limited edition from Limited Run Games a few years back.
Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius,
So is the
they're
original
usually willing to speak a
artist
few
who
words
did
with
the
me.
cover to
Perhaps my
from
aristocratic manner of speech
Castlevania.
provoked
So
them
you can probably
today.
see that there.
Believe me, it's not a big
Yeah,
issue.
it's pretty cool.
This is the way things are normally for you?
And I know that there are
No need for them to direct their
a couple
anger
more
at you
Bloodstained
personally.
games out now.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate
Yeah, I
for
was
those who have
saying to
made
Anime
mistakes.
Raccoon here
Accepting
that
punishment is
I
only
might actually
fair,
play
right?
Castlevania.
But when your family
He's
has
recommending that I
committed
pick up the
atrocities, I'm afraid
Castlevania
there's
Advance
no
Collection.
easy path to
So I might
reconciliation.
grab that. CD
As
Keys has it
memories
on
are
sale, so I
carried
might
in a
grab
city
that and
breeze,
play it on
the
Steam.
faults of such grievances are
Because I've
passed
been
from one generation to the
kind of
next.
craving playing like an
It is now
old
my turn
school
to
kind
bear
of
this burden.
side-scrolling
At least I have a means of
Metroidvania
living a
type game
relatively
again.
normal life compared to the elders of my
I was
family.
thinking about when I played
I have nothing to be discontented
what's it
about.
called there? Record of Lodos War, Deedle It and Wonder Labyrinth. and how much I enjoyed that game.
So willing to try and
And
demonstrate
I've
for
been
us.
wanting to play something
Oh,
like that again.
That reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either.
Oh my god.
Let's leave
Her
it
and her
at that.
vengeance.
Just think of it as something
Yeah,
I like to do.
Bloodstained.
But
I'll have to-
unfortunately,
maybe
you
that's
probably
what I'll
didn't
play.
learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice
Should I
but to
play
find more people to
Castlevania or
talk to.
Bloodstained
No need.
as like my next main
The
game?
Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right?
Right. Yeah, I gotta think about
We'll
that.
just have to roll with
Castlevania.
it for now.
Okay, so Castlevania before Bloodstained. That's one vote for Castlevania. Nandriel,
Well
what do
then,
you say?
I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to
Go for
Dragonspine.
Castlevania. All right, that's 2 votes for Castlevania. I don't think Shaner is still here in chat, so it's unanimous. Castlevania will be next. I need to go way the heck over here. Woof. That's quite a ways to travel. Let's heal up first, because my party's taken some damage. Okay, luckily there's a teleport point right here. I don't know why I need to come to this mountain for a speech etiquette class. I haven't
The
really been
Winter
playing this
Shogun approaches.
closest attention to this quest, though. Oh, there she is.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be
Maybe
done
I will
here?
play Axiom Verge. I have
If you
been
wish
actually
to truly
meaning to
achieve
play
the
that.
dignified conduct of an
Um,
aristocrat, you must
I
learn
think I
to
only have it
remain
for the
composed
Vita,
and
though,
elegant
so I
even
wouldn't be able to
amidst harsh
stream that
conditions.
one.
For example, you can see that part of
Axiom
the
Verge
path
2,
up
though,
ahead
was
is
free on
quite difficult
PlayStation
to
Plus
traverse.
or
But
this
a well-trained
for
aristocrat
this
would not
month,
only
so that might
effortlessly
be.
proceed forward,
I could play the second
but do
one,
so without
but I
a
feel like I
stain
would
on
miss
their
out on some of the
garment and their
exposition from the
elegance fully
first game if I
intact.
jump right into the second.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake.
I don't think any game
This
has
is where you
made
can
me
finally
rage
apply some
more
of
than
your
Celeste.
adventuring knowledge.
That game I
You
I
look
quit
pretty
playing it. I
confident
quit
this
trying to
time.
get through that one because
All
it was
right,
too tough.
Let's get started. Remember,
Maybe
you
it's
must
something I
be
revisit
graceful
though.
and elegant.
But is Axiom
Don't
Verge
get knocked or
as
launched into
frustrating
the
as,
air.
as that?
That would be most unsightly.
Because man, friggin' Celeste was Souls of the Metroidvania genre. I kind of like the Souls game though. Like I played the heck out of Elden Ring. What am I
That
supposed to be
won't
doing?
do. You've exposed your shortcomings.
What am I supposed
No
to do?
need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again.
What am I supposed to do?
It'll be difficult at first. Remember, you must be
Don't get knocked out or launched into the air. Reach the objective without being launched in the air, taking any damage. Okay. I guess I can just run through all this. Just run around all the things. Oh, that was close. Almost took an arrow to the knee. No, no, no.
That
Come on.
won't do.
Ah!
You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to
Was
worry.
that a stamina?
Head back to the starting point and try again.
Celeste was really hard. Like, I did not make it far in that game at all. Like, I was pretty close to the beginning.
It'll be difficult at first. Remember, you
Yeah, there was a jump that I couldn't make.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the
couldn't make
starting
it. I
point
couldn't.
and try
It was like
again.
you had to like jump down diagonally through like a pit of spikes and then like jump again over another pit. It was just like, it was too tough. It was too much for me, man. But like the whole game is like that, where it's just like non-stop onslaught of problems. What? Am I going the wrong way? Oh, I need to talk to her again? Oh.
It'll be difficult at first. Remember.
Yeah. Remain patient, don't take damage or get launched into the air. Blasphemy? No. Okay, I know which one that is. It looked cool, but it also looked kind of like a little bit grosser than I was prepared to play. If that makes any sense. Like, it looked like there was like a lot of fetuses and stuff. Oh, there's checkpoints I'm supposed to get, right?
Race you!
I forgot. Anyways, I'm a tad squeamish. Stuff like that grosses me out, gives me the heebie-jeebies. So that's why I have. Oh no. That's why I have avoided. Oh, I didn't get launched in the air and I didn't take damage from that. Okay. So I'm still good. Yeah, it has too much gore for me. I have a gore threshold, and just from what I saw in the trailer, it surpassed that threshold. So yes, I'm hard pass on Blasphemy.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
But yeah, Limited Run did a physical release of it before like a bunch of other places did a physical release of it. So that's when I first looked into it, and I was just like, nope, not buying this game.
So, are we aristocrats now?
Aristocrats.
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations from— Let's proceed, shall we?
Alright, let's keep going with this quest. See if it wraps up here soon. I may just,
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Get launched in the air or frozen, eh?
Boba, get them!
So I'm not going to use Bennett then. Since he will 100% launch me into the air.
Race you!
There is no escape!
At the frying pan, into the fire! Boba, get them!
Alright, that was a lot easier than the first
Well
challenge,
done.
in my opinion.
Your performance was most impressive, and you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon
like a
spine
bomb.
surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
No progress for
What?
Paimon.
You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes,
So,
of course. You are
Blasphemy
frantically
is
flying
also
and dashing
kind of
about
like
throughout the entire
a
thing.
Metroidvania?
Not an elegant
Or is it
sight
also
at all.
kind of like a Souls?
Did you
Is it
even
anything
listen to
like
anything I was trying to teach you?
Salt and Sanctuary?
Yeah, that's it. It's too cold here.
Or is Axiom Verge more in that kind of vein? Of like
Whatever the reason, not heeding my
collecting
instructions.
salt or
a cause for
souls
vengeance,
or whatever
perhaps.
and dropping them whenever you die?
Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold?
Oh, no
If
clue
you
about
turned
Salt and
into a
Sanctuary.
Paimon popsicle,
Salt
that
and
would ruin
Sanctuary
my
is actually
plan.
pretty
So,
cool. It's
dear
basically
friend,
like
don't die on me out here.
Demon Souls if it were a side scroller.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me.
It is tough,
Now then,
but
given that your training is complete,
like the Souls
it's
games,
time we
I'll
return
say
to
that
Mondstadt.
they're tough but fair.
Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to
Okay, so
present
it
to my
is another
uncle when you meet
Souls-like
him.
Metroidvania. Okay,
I
so it's
already have
more along the
something in
lines of
mind.
Axiom Verge.
Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Okay, back to Mondstadt I go. And there's the Emperor. Yes, Paimon is annoying, but also at times hilarious. I do have to commend the voice actor, though, for Paimon. They do a fantastic job of being the annoying sidekick.
We meet again, Amber.
Actually, most of the voice
Since we're just bound
cast
to
in this
run
game
into
is
you
really
these
good.
days.
Well, I just got back and was
I
thinking
gotta say,
about
like,
grabbing a bite at
voice
Good Hunter.
acting in video games has
Now
come
that
a
you're
long
here,
way.
why don't we all eat together?
It never used to be
Very
this
well.
consistently
It's been
good, I
some
should
time
say.
since we've last shared a
You
meal
would
together.
have like the occasional
Come,
game that had
take a
really
seat.
good VA,
We
and
can
then you'd
discuss
have
my uncle's gift while
a
we
lot
eat.
of games with really terrible, really horrible VA.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order? Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to
See?
contrast all the meat dishes.
You gotta balance your meals. You gotta
You
have some
clearly
veggies
didn't
with
order
all the
this,
meat.
Yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go
How is
unnoticed.
free food a transgression? I mean, like, salad isn't really a food, I guess. Salad comes with the food, as John Panetta
You
always
should know
said.
me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Oh, Nendriel. Tim Curry failing to not crack up as he shouts,
This
"Space!"
dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such
Is
as my
that,
uncle would know
are you talking
about
about
the
Command
dish.
and Conquer?
The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not
James
too
Earl
many
Jones
people
was
are
in that
fond
game
of it
too,
these
wasn't he?
days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I
Yeah,
weren't
Red
in such a
Alert
good
3.
mood,
Man, I remember
I'd say
that
that
game.
constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course
Those old
not.
CD-ROM
It's
games
hard to
with
find
like
someone in
the
Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
video. It was like basically
It's
pixels.
fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand
Thinking back to
you.
those old PC
Eula's
games, it makes me
always
want to
talking
play
about
the
vengeance,
original
but that's just how
Dark
she
Forces
is.
games
It's
again.
nothing you should take
1 and
too
2.
seriously.
Didn't play anything
But
past
I
that.
am
But
serious.
Dark Forces
and I'll remember
Jedi
every
Knight Dark
transgression
Forces 2.
committed against me.
Those games, man,
It's
those
no
were
wonder so many
fantastic.
people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to
I'm
realize
actually really
that
glad
Eula
that
is actually a very good person.
the new one,
There's
what's it
no
called?
need to be so
Jedi
awkward
Survivor.
when you want to say something nice.
That game was
Listen,
awesome, and I
You've
loved
never
it.
been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
And I'm looking forward to the second one.
Well,
I'm not gonna buy it right away, though. I will
So
wait for it
that's
to be
why
on
you
sale.
wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad
You'll lie,
person
maybe I
to try
will
to
buy
be
it
good.
right away. Damn,
It's
I'm not
impossible
sure.
for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
I'm really hoping that this story quest
I
wraps
am
up soon.
stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Man, it must be nice to have nothing else to do, to be able to just
I'm
go
afraid
and
that
while
wouldn't
away
be
your
very
time.
convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Hokey dokey.
Here, the
Pick up this
Gebratinous
dish.
Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the
Fallen
sight
Order's
of
first
Eula
and
when she
Survivor's
was
one
trying
coming
to
out.
speak
Okay,
with
cool.
the others in Mondstadt
Wait,
earlier.
hold on. You haven't played Fallen Order?
But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family. Therefore,
Mandriel.
they don't actually see Eula for herself.
Am I mistaken?
So no matter what
thinking
Eula
that you have
tries
not
to
played
do,
Fallen
it's
Order?
seen as a wrongdoing.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the
You have
entrance
not
of the
played
Knights
Fallen
of
Order.
Favonius headquarters,
Oh, man.
clamoring for Eula to give an
Is
explanation.
it just like you haven't gone around to it? You just don't have the time? Or
Sides were unhappy.
That's
do you
right.
not want to play
so
it?
You can
This
imagine
is
how determined Eula must have
knowing
been
how
under
much
such
you love Star
circumstances.
Wars.
But
I'm
thanks to Grandmaster
I'm
Varka
concerned by
and
this.
the unwavering
Deeply
attitudes
concerned.
of others in the Knights of Favonius,
Mandriel.
they were able
Fallen
to
Order is
quell the
actually amazing.
unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of
I was-
Favonius. And in the eyes of the
I was
Lawrence
very
clan,
taken with that
she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another. Myself, people like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Take care, comb your hair, as I always say. Alright, let's go talk to this jabroni. Have to look for Schubert. I kind of understand what you mean. The Disney buyout was not, in my opinion, a good thing for Star Wars. There has been some good things that have come out of the Disney Star Wars so far. Fallen Order is awesome, though. Honestly, it's really good. And the other really good thing that's coming out of the Disney Star Wars is Andor. Andor is amazing. Rogue One was pretty good too, but man, Andor's fantastic.
It's you again.
But I 100%
I
understand.
thought I had rid myself of you two. Magnanimous. Yes, indeed, that is true. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
I'm glad this guy's gonna listen to me.
This guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering Knights of Favonius. You are true and principled.
Am I, though?
Impressive. My
Am I true and
intentions would
principled?
attest your humility. It appears you have become well versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
Oh, man.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt...
Common folk. This guy. I don't like the cut of his jib.
We would like to
Not
present
one little
you
bit.
with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be?
Gebratenes Fleisch mit
It's
Sauerkraut.
evident that your
Yeah.
sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish.
Or we
It's
just buy
been
it from
so long
professional
since
chef,
I've
you know?
dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon.
This guy. Oh, man.
Ah, yes. This aroma.
Now even Even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply... wait, so you've come to know of this, too? Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, please, come with me. We happen to be in need of to see some... friends.
Okay, I can't take this quest anymore.
Well then, let's get going.
We're gonna end the stream here. I'm not gonna keep going. I will wrap up this quest tomorrow.
If the Fatui happen to recognize you,
This is just way too much questing for me tonight. It has been fun, but I'm gonna wrap it all up here. So I just want to say, Anime Raccoon Man, it's been great to have you back and tuning into the streams. Really had a fun chat with you tonight, talking about Castlevania and all sorts of stuff. And then Drill, it's always a pleasure to have you around here, and we can talk more about Star Wars tomorrow night during my stream. There's been quite a good stuff Disney put out, but some of it's garbage has been released. Yeah, it's bad. Yes, 100%. We'll talk more about Star Wars tomorrow night. So I'll be back same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same Tiger time, same Tiger channel. Again, I also started streaming on YouTube as well, so you can check me out there, unless you're Nendril, in which case YouTube's going to bog down your browser, so just stick with Twitch. You can stick with Twitch, you can go to YouTube, but it's at doc_tiger, same as the Twitch handle. But yeah, thanks again, everyone. Hoping I will see you all again tomorrow night.